It's an Oscar question, but totally, it's not. Just have to. I'm only asking because
I'll listen to it.
So Will Smith was willing to listen to the infamous Oscar question at the end of his interview with the Associated Press.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Respectfully, I could tell. Hey, see this by one of the greatest actors of all time.
You ain't been
know what I'm
the whole
saying?
interview. Now,
So, hey,
now all of a sudden you can't
because you give me that look, man. You give me the look.
And with Will's first LP in over 20 years, which dropped this past Friday. On this album, he shares a lot of details of his complicated relationship with Jada and the Oscars slap.
You better keep his wife's name out of your mouth.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth!
Oh, you can't cancel no icon.
So yeah, he talks about rising above the cancellation, and in amongst his several lyric videos that dropped on his YouTube channel, his intro Barbershop shows a perspective on people's views about the slap.
I heard he won the Oscar, but he had to give it back.
And you know they only made him do that because he's black.
I don't know. The whole angle of like the Eminem, you can't bully the person who bullies themselves, which first of all, I have to mention the fact that no one gave a shit that you were black, okay? And second of all, the man didn't have to return his Oscar. But after the audience at the Oscars glazed Will Smith with a standing ovation.
Oh, man.
Will Smith was banned from the Oscars for 10 years. And let me clarify, he's banned from the ceremony for 10 years, not banned from winning an Oscar.
Be careful, that's when the devil comes for you.
The audience just... Now on Will's second track on the album, You Looking For Me, he talks about the Oscars again.
Won't stop my still hot even though I won't get nominated.
Which isn't the case. He can still get nominated. Maybe he's talking about perhaps getting blackballed now, but I still don't understand like why this is the lyrical topic. Oh, the world is after me. To me, taking accountability isn't trying to flex on your album that the world's against you and rather just move on. How about I just make some musical hits and just kind of not focus on that anymore? But what the heck do I know? Because with Bad Boys Ride or Die, did pretty well on the popcorn meter, grossed $400 million worldwide, so I don't know.
With the band and everything, are you looking to appeal, or are you just looking just to ride everything out and just continue to do you?
I am looking to be the best human I can possibly be.
And I like that sentiment. I'm not trying to be like a complete Will hater here. I was just saying in retrospect, you know, like the Oscar moment was obviously terrible. The discussion of it on the album seems mixed taste. And I discussed this in a previous video, but if you remember the single he dropped back in January with Big Sean, Beautiful Scars, he talked about his regret on turning down The Matrix and his Oscar regret.
There's only one you truly regret. Well, maybe two, but we're not gonna focus on that one.
That's messed up.
And I thought that music video was fine. Like, he's like, yeah, that was messed up. Moving on. And then the album dropped.
I ain't never gonna forgive him for that stuff he did.
I've said this before. I think there definitely is a redemption arc for Will. You know my thoughts. It's time for some new topics. But anyway, folks, let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, and ta-ta for now.
This album it really is the result of my initial self-examination.